Muttonstyle, and I am doing a favourites video. This is my June favourites, and we're not having a particularly warm, I'm recording this end of May, hasn't been a particularly warm May apart from that Easter weekend. Anyway, as such, I haven't been wearing my fake tan, but what I have been finding is that my winter CC cream hasn't really been dark enough, but my summer CC cream would be too dark, as I'm not fake tanning at the moment. But so what I have been doing is using my IT CC illuminating CC creams, but I have been mixing them, and this is the Fair, which I use in the winter, and the Light, which I've got for the summer, mixing the two on my hand, popping them on my face. Perfect. On the odd day we have had some sunshine and I've wanted to show my legs, and because I'm not fake tanning, because it's not a long hot summer yet, and so when we do get a hot day, it surprises me. What I am using is this body blur, and I bought this a couple of years ago. It's Vita Liberata. I know you can get it in overseas, you can get it in the UK as well. I got it online and I bought this a couple of years ago. Same tube, brilliant for popping on the legs, face, whatever, wherever you need it. Where you haven't got your fake tan on, you're wanting to sort of add a bit of colour. Let it dry. I have put it on in a hurry before, put white jeans on, and found that then I've got a stain on my jeans, which does come off. It didn't stain permanently. It came off in the wash. It was just a bit of a nuisance, and I'm seeing that at the time. Now the makeup I'm using at the moment is Revolution. I'm using the Captivate palette, and the colours in this palette I'm currently using for work. I'm using this brown here for work, and then I'm using the lighter brown at weekends. And what I really like, and it makes a very pretty look, is to use those browns, which are sort of like they're not like a rusty autumn brown. If you look, they're well, they're not taupes or cocos either. They're a proper brown. I'm combining it with Spring Blusher, which is Clinique's Ginger Pop, along with Clinique's Papaya Pop lipstick. And I am finding this blusher and lipstick combined with the browns in that palette look really pretty. It's a really pretty look. So liking that combo for the spring. Then Jackie Blue, she talked about, I think it was her anyway, apologies Jackie if it wasn't you, and apologise to who did say this, but Monistat anti-chafing cream as a primer. Brilliant. I've got to work out whether it's cheaper and what the advantage of using it, but it does work as a primer, and that isn't what it was designed for. It does work as a primer, and that tube's going to last quite a long time. So ultimately it probably does work out from cheaper than a cosmetic primer, but yes, it does the job. It really does go on like a primer. I have been using avocado oil under my eyes, and I got this off Amazon. And the reason I'm using this under my eyes is because I did read somewhere that avocado oil is very good for toughening up the under eye skin. The way I've been using it, and you may well laugh at this, is that I put my concealer on first, and then I put a tiny bit of this on. And it seems to set my concealer and stop that concealer running and creasing. It does look oily at first, but by the time I've got to work, it's absorbed. And I don't need to touch up during the day, the concealer at all. And it's not made the concealer sort of separate either. Mixing the oil and the concealer, you'd think might be a bit of emulsifying going on. That's not happening. So I'm putting this on top of concealer. I do think other people actually do use oil under their eyes and then put it on before their concealer. So I have tried that. Didn't seem to work so well on my eyes. I prefer it on top. I have topped up my shower caps. If you saw in my, where are they now? I was talking about 2 shower caps. Yes, these are 2 new ones. Seems like I need to replace them every 2 years on that basis, because last time when I was talking about them in the favourites from 2 years ago, they were a replacement from 2 years previously. Anyway, yes, again, so I have replaced them. I like them so much, and when I was talking about them, you noticed I was talking about how the elastic was going. The elastic had gone. So 2 new ones, look, with completely new elastic in that work and stay on my head. So yeah, obviously love those because I have replaced them. Then on top of that, something very, 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 very sensible. This was not that they weren't sensible, they are sensible, of course they're sensible. But Dawn, it was Dawn, I'm fairly sure it's Dawn from Dawn's Life Over 40. I'm fairly sure it's her. Again, apologies if it wasn't, and apologies to who did say this. But recommended a towel-in wrap. And do you know what? I just hadn't thought of it. Because my routine in the morning is to have a shower, then and clean my teeth and so on. Then I go down to the fridge and I put my oils on. Well, I've got my towel around me, and invariably, having to redo it, and you feel it falling down and so on. It didn't even occur to me that these were available. Amazon. Look, Velcro, towel-in, wrap. I'm not going to tell you the make. There's plenty of them there. So just look on Amazon. Stays up. You don't have to keep shuffling it. There's no danger of scaring your neighbours, or your husband, or your children, or your grandchildren. It stays up, and it's there, so you can put your oils on and your creams on and so on. I'm actually using it as well when I'm cleaning my teeth too. So after I've had my shower, get out of the shower, dry myself off, put this on, and do my teeth. Then I go down to the fridge. Anyway, brilliant suggestion. Obviously washable. With the Velcro, I'm gonna make sure I wash it either in a net so it doesn't get caught in other clothes, because you just don't want in the washing machine that agitation and the Velcro sticking to things and pulling. It could ruin other things in the washing machine, couldn't it? Other clothes. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's secure, and wash it in a net so the Velcro is not going to be a problem to other clothing items. But that would just be a warning about that. I haven't washed it yet. It's too new. I've just been wearing it. But this time of year in Britain, I anyway have trouble sleeping. I wake up about 4 o'clock because the light comes into the room, and we don't have blackout on our blinds, so we have I tend to wake up. I have found for the last couple of summers this has been brilliant. Eye mask. It's Champneys. It's got quite a loose sort of very soft, comfortable elastic around it, but it doesn't move. It stays on my head overnight, and I actually manage to sleep in it, and it does stop me waking up early in the morning. This morning I woke up about 6:30, which is not bad considering it would have been light since about 4:30. So yeah, this is really, really, really enabling me to sleep through the night in the summer, and absolutely brilliant. And it was actually given to me by Annabelle and Gareth for Christmas 2 years ago as one of their stocking filler type things. It wasn't sold individually. It came in a sleep set from Champneys that they picked up in Sainsbury's, and it's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. One of the best Christmas presents I've had. My husband now is looking for one because he has that problem, and the thing is he's waking up, and when he wakes up it disturbs me, so I need him to get one. I need him to get one as well. Not much point in me just having one, is there? He needs to be able to sleep through the night too, otherwise it'll disturb us both.